from Lipstick Service Radio, and this is
Cakes.
So we're here with Sammy Matthews, and
I'm Julia Sands, and I'm Vivian Davenport.
And so we wanted to get a little bit more information. They have a outreach program for it's for porn stars, basically, right?
It's for sex workers, actually. And the term sex worker is a broad term, so we pretty much cover everybody in the sex industry, whether you're a burlesque dancer, a go-go dancer, a sexy bartender in lingerie, porn stars, escorts, webcam models, anybody that sells the idea of sex or that is affiliated with the sex industry. That's what we represent. And what we're trying to, what we are is a 501c3 nonprofit organization where we're doing community outreach and we're letting girls know about their industry and how we are fighting for their rights, because our industry is a place that we have, it's been untouched. So we're trying to fight for sex workers' rights here in Las Vegas. And there should be a chapter in every major city.
What is one of the rights that's most violated?
Well, for instance, healthcare. You know, I mean, we need the proper healthcare. We need something that's going to be accessible to us, and not only that, like sex education. You know, it's such a huge, important thing, like in people's lives, day to day. You know, you need to know about your industry, know about like the health risk and everything that comes with it. Not only that, I mean, there's another issue where, you know, sex work is not, like, escorting is not legal in Clark County, but it's legal in Nye County. But you have to also consider the fact that there are the different types of sex workers out there, and not everybody can spend 1 week to 2 weeks at a brothel. Some of these women have families and they want to go home to at the end of the day. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to see if we can have, like, be in the middle where girls have the option to either work at a brothel or be an independent contractor, you know, and hopefully just get a license.
Nice.
So that way they can go home to their families at the end of the day. And not only that, we're trying to reach out to the community and try to educate these girls about what it takes to be a sex worker, because, you know, not everybody has what it takes to be a sex worker. Just like not everybody can be the president of the United States. You either have the talent or you don't have the talent. But it's important that we educate the girls that are in our industry and that they know their industry.
What is the biggest fear out there for sex workers?
You know what's so funny? A lot of my friends have told me that they're just afraid of getting arrested. And the community service that's involved, the fines that are involved. You know, a lot of girls go into the sex industry because, you know, we need to survive and we're trying to make ends meet. And, you know, the more fines we get, the more it's going to be like put more stress on us. You know, so it's kind of like, you know, instead of the police like trying to protect us, they're ripping us away from our families. You know.
So an arrest or a basic fine for somebody who's arrested for the first time,
Yes.
or a fine for the first time, how much does that usually run?
It really depends. If it's your first offense, you don't get fined. It depends if you plead guilty or not guilty. The more you get arrested, the higher the fines become. And but mandatory, if you get arrested, you're only staying 48 hours and then they let you go. But the fact of the matter is, like, you know, imagine spending 48 hours away from your children. You know?
What's the youngest girl you had?
The youngest girl I've ever met that's been arrested was like 18 years old. Yeah, and actually there was another incident one time where a girl had told me that she was arrested and she was actually in the cell with somebody that was actually being human trafficked. And that's another issue that we also have to understand too, because this industry, these girls need to know whether, you know, are they made for it or are they not made for it. Because the girls that are in it for the wrong reasons or that are being human trafficked, that needs to be brought to the light. And then the more they push the sex industry underground, the harder it's gonna be to find those girls and to hear their voices.
What's the biggest misconception about the industry?
The biggest misconception is that sex workers are drug addicts and they have no education, when in reality there are judges out here in Las Vegas that have worked at the brothels and they have education and they're not drug addicts, you know? So it's a stigma that we're trying to break, you know, to let other people understand that every girl is an individual woman. It's just not one particular stereotype, you know? But we come from all different walks of life. Some may have drug addiction, some may not, you know? But that's pretty much the stigma that we're trying to break and to educate the community about, you know, to raise community awareness.
Well, we really appreciate your time.
BBWCON.org. You can check out my website, juliajokes.com. I'm also on Twitter and Facebook. Everything's linked on my website for easy access.
Thank you.
Yes.
No problem. Thank you for having us.
You guys heard it here first. We're at the BBW CON 2016. This is What's Service Radio.